All right, everybody, we are on to video number 3. This is going to be the shortest video. In this video, I just want to invite you all to watch a video that I have linked in this email and reflect on it a little bit. And I'll share with you a little bit about my own personal reflection on this video. So the video that I've linked in this email is called Different Story. It was produced by a maternity home located here in the States. I think maybe they're located in Florida. They're called Solve Maternity Homes. And I came across this video back at the top of quarantine, and it really, really moved me. You'll see in the video, please do watch it. You'll see that in this video, it's just about 2 minutes long. They compare and contrast the experience of a woman finding out she is pregnant who has support, the support of a husband, the support of family and friends who are throwing showers for her, celebrating this life with her. They compare that to the experience of a woman finding out that she is pregnant who has no support. Her partner is angry that she is pregnant. She does not have family and friends supporting her with showers and advice and love throughout the pregnancy. Um, and the difference between the two is just so striking and heartbreaking, honestly. I came across this video myself when I was personally just a few months pregnant, and I'm very grateful that God kind of threw this video into my path. I don't even really remember how I first came across it, but it was very important for me to see as a newly pregnant woman serving so many clients who are also newly pregnant during the time of quarantine, because it just encouraged me to reflect on the difference between my experience of pregnancy and theirs. Um, I am very much like my experience has been very much like the first woman in the video. My husband was with me when we saw that positive pregnancy test, and he was overjoyed and excited. And I've been, spoiled by family and friends as they've thrown me showers and given me advice and been with me and there for me during a very difficult first trimester. I have been so supported throughout this pregnancy. Um, and then there I was walking into the center, talking with these other newly pregnant girls, our clients, hearing about their lack of support, hearing about the anger that their boyfriend had at the fact that they were pregnant. For the first time or again, hearing about the lack of support from their mothers, from their sisters, from their friends. These clients would share with me how very alone they felt in this pregnancy and how very lost they felt in regards to how to approach it. Because the other big difference between myself and these clients, between all of us and many of these clients, is that we operate from a place of faith, from a place of trust in God and a Christian belief system, Christian values. That's where we operate from automatically. These girls don't have that. We're not raised with a faith. Oftentimes, are not practicing a faith of any kind. So, what system of beliefs are they operating from as they look at that positive pregnancy test? It's the belief system of the world. It's the belief system of Planned Parenthood. They look at that positive pregnancy test and they immediately consider abortion as a very viable option for them and as a responsible option at that, right? That's what they're being told by the world, that if you don't feel ready for this, if you feel afraid, if your partner is, not on board, then sure, of course you can abort, right? That's what they're thinking. Even if any of us have gone through a difficult pregnancy, one that has overwhelmed us, one that has scared us, one that we have not felt ready for, right? Obviously, I'm sure many client advocates here at the center who have experienced pregnancies that were unplanned. But for many of us, we are functioning from a Christian belief system. So even as we looked at that curveball that God has thrown us, we immediately function from a place of, okay, Jesus, I trust in you. Okay, Jesus, you will provide. Okay, Jesus, I will not, I will not consider throwing this life away, but I will do all that I can to embrace and accept this gift that you have undoubtedly planned for me. Um, our stories, many of our stories, are so very different from the stories of these clients. And I just ask you to reflect on that. Reflect on your own experiences versus the experiences of our clients, and allow the differences, maybe some similarities, allow them to break your heart anew. I know that I have in the past few months, my heart has been breaking in a whole new way for these clients. And I know that what God is inviting me to do as my heart does break for them is He's inviting me to empathize with them. He's inviting me to truly love these girls, meet them where they're at, not to enable or to, remain in a stagnant place with them, but to boldly proclaim truth to them out of that love, out of that empathy, out of that understanding that they're in a very dark place. They're not walking into our center from a cute little home filled with love. They're oftentimes walking into our center from apartments that are dingy, and relationships that are broken, from lives that are just really, really, really dark. And we have to meet them in that, and empathize with them and suffer with them in order to proclaim the truth in regards to the dignity of the life within them and the dignity of their own life, in love. So that's my little reflection. Again, please watch that video called Different Story. It's linked in this email. And I hope that it breaks your heart in a new way, just like it's broken mine, and that we can take that empathy that is born out of that heartbreak into the counseling rooms with every single one of the clients that we meet with.